Hello, and welcome to my first 80s movie review. I'm choosing to review the 1982 film called Savannah Smiles. Savannah, played by Bridgette Anderson, is a 6-year-old girl who lives with her mother and father, who are millionaires. However, extreme wealth cannot buy happiness, and Savannah is actually a very sad and lonely little girl. Her father is running for the U.S. Senate, and Savannah is mostly ignored by both of her parents and is mostly taken care of by a maid. Savannah makes plans to run away during an outing with one of her mother's friends and a group of other children to a theme park/playground. At the park, one of the children tells a fairy tale about a girl who becomes a princess with the help and thanks of beggars or vagabonds. Meanwhile, two real vagabonds are also at this park, where one secretly takes a woman's purse while the other one is a lookout. They are known as criminals, as they have been in and out of jail for probably a long time, mostly for stealing. One of them is named Boots, or Bootsy, who is played by Donovan Scott. Bootsy recently broke out his friend from prison. His friend is named Alvy, and Alvy is played by Mark Miller, who also wrote the screenplay for the movie. During a game of hide-and-seek, Savannah decides to grab her suitcase and hide in the back seat of Bootsy's stolen car. When the two men discover Savannah there, they try to convince Savannah to do the right thing, and they really have good intentions. They are trying to get her out of the car and encourage her to go to a policeman. However, Savannah refuses. Due to the criminal records of the two men and being on the run, they flee with Savannah to avoid the cops themselves. They find an abandoned home, which is only meant to be for one night. However, the next morning, Alvy sees Savannah's picture on the front page of a newspaper, where the story states that there is a $100,000 reward for Savannah's safe return. Alvy and Bootsy, mostly Alvy, is blinded of the thought of getting a new start in life with this money, so he doesn't have to live to survive by just stealing, which is something he has basically done since he ran away from a bad home, being raised by his aunt and uncle, since he was age, I think, 12. While this story so far doesn't always sound like a family film, it actually is. It's a funny story and a heartwarming to watch this little girl be the boss of these two men. And Savannah, she's actually having the time of her life.
You are princess.
Now you shall protect me
From who?
from bad King Boris and the Wicked Witch.
Where are they?
Over there and over there! Under the bed! Help! Help! Daddy, help!
Back, villain!
Help!
I'll take you on. The longer we keep her, the worse it's gonna get. You know what she had me doing today? Yes, wicked stepmother.
Take out the garbage! Iron my clothes! Polish my diamonds!
Yes, wicked stepmother. I'm telling you, she's driving me crazy. But one thing.
Through this child's innocence, these two men really begin to care for her, and with this process, they both really want to change their own lives around and be better. They even have a talk with Savannah and explain how dangerous it is to hide in a stranger's car, and if she did it again, she might not find herself as lucky. What I really appreciate about this film, other than the humor and the wonderful acting by everyone, is the character development of Bootsy and Alvy. Human beings are layered, and it really shows how people can be both good and bad. And it really challenges a lot of stereotypes, including those who may have been in prison, or say a child being in a rich home, it must be a good home, which is not always the case. I just want to add another plus to the movie as a small role by Pat Morita, also known as Mr. Miyagi from The Karate Kid, who plays a priest. He acts kind of as a mediator between the parents' law officials and Alvy and Bootsy. I won't spoil the ending of this movie for those who may have not seen it, but I believe it's worth a watch. It's one of my favorites. This film is also special to me because my grandmother showed it to me when I was a child. And as my grandmother aged and couldn't remember this movie, I showed it to her. And it was the last movie we watched together before she died. I will end this review with a wonderful scene from the film.
When Savannah smiles, I hear somebody saying, "Hey loser, you just won." When Savannah smiles, those gray clouds start to praying, "Bring on the sun." Music, sweet music, lifts my soul, sets it free. Everything is fine, every single time Savannah smiles at me. Oh, smile, Savannah, just one more time for me. For one sweet smile, you see, hides all my pain and misery. Smile, Savannah, just one more time for me. Smile away all the sadness, find me a home, away from the madness that I've always known. I'm tired of being afraid and alone, so smile, Savannah, smile, oh, smile.